You may have heard in recent years about companies doing what's called an iBuyer program. Open Door has been doing it a lot. Zillow previously had their iBuyer program that has since been terminated. And just the other day, the FTC actually gave a pretty hefty fine to Open Door for deceptive practices. Basically, what they were doing is they were advertising to sellers, we'll buy your house right now for cash, super easy, super high price, everything's great, everything you ever wanted. And they have been now fined for deceptive practices because they made sellers believe that was the best route for them, they were getting the best price, etc., etc. When in reality, they would offer them this high price and then they would add fees and they would add repairs, and the price would actually come down to below market value and less than what they would have got for listing it with an agent. So they did get a pretty hefty fine. I don't know if it's going to be enough to change their practices because they still are going to try to talk people into it. Last year, Zillow, like I said, they had their iBuyer program and they actually terminated it because their Zestimates that people like to rely on for the value of their homes were so inaccurate that their whole program was actually losing money because their own estimates on what to pay for houses, they were overpaying, and they were paying for it in markets that they weren't going to be able to recoup those costs. They weren't being able to do the repairs quickly, etc. So they actually ended up closing that program altogether because it was unsuccessful. What does this mean for you? Use a trusted agent to help you. There is data, there is stats out there. You can research it for yourself. You are much more likely to get the highest price for your home, even after commission fees, if you are using a professional real estate agent that knows what they're doing. Especially in this shifting market, you really need to price your home properly. If it's overpriced right now, it's going to sit on the market and you're going to end up having to drop the price, and all those price reductions you're seeing, it's going to be you. And that's not what we want. It's all about momentum and having your property priced properly to sell quickly and net you the most cash possible.